Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of Sports Watch and Talk. Yeah, we're already on episode 4. Wow, it's crazy. Today we're going to be doing the 0-1 Cincinnati Bengals versus the Atlanta Falcons, who haven't played yet. This is quarter 1, like every other episode. And yeah, we're ready to get started here. So let's get going. We are playing in Atlanta today. There we are. We are playing in Atlanta. This season, the Bengals are 2-1 and the Falcons are 1-2. Doesn't matter. The Bengals are 0-1 right now, so we know they'll have at least one more loss. But let's see what happens here. Apparently, Taft McKinstry for the Falcons is returning from an injury. We'll see if that has anything for the Falcons to help them win today. Tack McKinstry, my bad. Dan Quinn, the head coach of the Falcons. We are playing in Atlanta today, so we are inside. The Bengals won the toss. They deferred. So Randy Bullock will get us started here. And the Falcons are back to receive. Game 4. Actually, it's week 4 in this season, but game 4 is happening right now. And it's going to be like 5 yards into the end zone. It's going to be returned from the 10 to the 15 to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, where you might be going. 45, 49, we go out of bounds. Good return for the Falcons. Not bad. That play already put us above Chiefs versus Chargers already. Yeah, so it was like 5 yards into the end zone, and he just keeps going here. And a good return, I will say. So, from the 50 actually. It's going to be Matt Ryan handing off to Tevin Coleman, and Coleman gets about 3 yards right there. Gets to about the claw of the Falcon. Matt Ryan has 897 passing yards this season. We're on week 4 of this season. Doesn't matter. We'll watch those games eventually. Second and 7 coming up here for the Falcons. Ryan looking to throw. He's going to throw, and it's going to be caught by Calvin Ridley, a yard short of the first down. Third and 1, as I said. Third down conversion percentage this year for the Falcons is 37.8. Not good. He's going to hand it off to Coleman again, and Coleman will get across about 8 yards on the play for a Falcons first down. From the 33-yard line. We're going to hand it off to Coleman again, and Coleman will get to the 26-yard line. Second and 4 coming up here. Ryan going to hand it off again to Coleman, and Coleman is going to get about 2 yards short of the first down, so a gain of 2 on the play. Third and 2. Falcons are coming off a 43-37 loss in overtime. It should be a good game to react to. We might get up near the Saints and Tampa Bay. From the 25, Ryan in shotgun. He's going to throw here. He's looking. He fires over the middle, and it's going to be caught by Julio Jones for like a gain of 4, maybe. No, it was actually like a 10-yard pass, actually. Good job. However, we are playing the 0-1 Falcons, the 0-1 Bengals. Who knows? 1st and 10 here for the Falcons. 11-18 to go in the first. 8 touchdowns and last 8 trips to the red zone, so they might be going 9 for 9. Who knows? Or 1 for 1 on my watch this season. Or this game. Here we go. Shovel pass to Hardy. So they were 1 for 5 in the red zone in week 1, 4 for 4 in the red zone in week 2, 4 for 4 in the red zone in week 3. And we could be going 1 for 1 this drive in week 4. Here we go. Ryan gonna hand it off again to Coleman. Ito Smith it is, and he is in for a touchdown. And the Falcons get on the board first here. All right, extra point is up there, and it will be good. So, with that, it is 7-0 Atlanta right now. Let's see what the Bengals can do with the ball after this. So 8 plays, 50 yards, 4:33 off the clock. That means we have 10:27 left in the first quarter. Ito Smith has a 7-yard touchdown run today. And here we are. Matt Bosher to kick off. It was Matt Bryant with the extra point, but Bosher was on kickoff duties today. And here we go. And it's going to be returned by Alex Erickson from the 5 to the 10 to the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 33. 33-yard line. And let's see what the Bengals can do. Andy Dalton is the quarterback. He just put his hands like he's going on a roller coaster. This is a football game, though. Don't know what's going on there. Dalton under center. He's going to get it, and he's going to have to Giovanni Bernard, and Bernard is going to get about 3 yards on the play. Maybe 2. 3 yards. I was right the first time. 860 yards, 8 touchdowns, 5 picks this season for the Bengals, for Dalton. 4 interceptions last week at Carolina. That might not be a good game to watch. 9:55 left, 2nd and 8, so it was 2 yards. It was correct both times. Dalton going to hand it off again to Giovanni Bernard, and Bernard will get across the 40-yard line down at the 41. Third down coming up. Third and 2. And it looks like Vic Beasley Jr. has an injury, actually, so he's going to come off the field. Hopefully he's okay while we wait for our 3rd and 2. Third down conversion for the Bengals is 41.9, so better than the Falcons, but still bad. 3rd and 2 here. And we're going to get it here. And there's a flag down. Hold everything. And it looks like there's also a fight going on, so Bengal has a chokehold of someone. I don't think that was the penalty, though. I think that's going to be after, but they might throw another flag for that. Yeah, Glenn is getting talked to by the ref. And Sean Smith, the referee, just pushed Glenn away. Wow, okay. As I said, Sean Smith is the referee today, so we'll see what his call is here right now. False start on the offense. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 now. And here we go. 3rd and 7. Dalton going to throw over the middle. It's going to be caught by A.J. Green, who gets a 1st down and much more for the Bengals. All the way up at the 25-yard line. Wow, big play there. And Dalton's going to throw it here. He's got Tyler Boyd with a 1st down at the 15-yard line. Actually, I think they're down at the 10, my bad. And 1st and 10, we're about halfway through this quarter. Actually, they marked him out beforehand, so they're at like the 11, maybe 10.5-yard line. 7:30 to go, so exactly half of this quarter left to go. Dan Quinn taking some notes. The Bengals are currently 1st in the AFC North this season. In my book, they're at the bottom since all the other teams are 0-0. So Dalton looking. He's got someone. He's got Tyler Eifert. Touchdown Bengals. And he's banging the football against his head. I don't know. But that's a touchdown, 15-yard touchdown reception to make sure that he is in. He's at the bottom of the screen if you're watching along with the link in the bottom. 1, 2. Oh, I don't know if the second foot came down, actually. Five plays, 67 yards. I guess it is confirmed because the extra point is coming up. It's up there. It's good. 7-7 right now. And 1, 2. I still don't see the second foot. Oh, did he drag it? Oh, that could be it. Okay, good job. So it's 7-7 now. And Randy Bullock is kicking off. There we go. And it's going to be returned from the 5 to the 10 to the 15. Cuts up across to the 20, 25, 30, 33. There's a flag down, though. Hold everything. Holding return team. It's going to be first down. It was on Carter. We're looking at the touchdown one more time. He did drag it. You got to remember that toe drag to get the touchdown. That's what happened there, and it worked out. So that is one touchdown for each team here. The Falcons are now at the 9-yard line to start this drive. Ryan under center. He's going to hand off to, he's going to throw it here actually. Fakes hand it off. He's going deep to Calvin Ridley, who he overshot by like 3 yards. 2nd and 10. Apparently, Beasley, who went out earlier, has an ankle injury. He's questionable to return, but he's practicing. He wants to get back in there. From the 9, Brian with the back in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to Coleman, and Coleman's going to get about 2 yards. Three yards, actually. It's going to be 3rd and 7 coming up. And Ryan looking. He's going to fire over the middle. It's going to be caught for much more than the first down by Julio Jones. First down, Falcons. Worst third down percentage allowed this season is the Bengals and Falcons, so not good. 52.2 for the Bengals, 48.8 for the Falcons. Ryan looking. Ryan's running with it, and he's going to throw it to Tevin Coleman, who's going to get the first down and step out of bounds a yard after. Another first down for the Falcons there. .530 left to go in the first quarter. And we are now at around the 49-yard line of the Falcons. Yeah, 49 of the Falcons. Ryan is 5 of 6 today. Ryan gonna hand it off here. Nope, he's gonna keep it himself. He might run with it. He will. He gets 4 or 5 yards. Steps out of bounds. Second and 6. It's 4 yards. We have 2 rush, 3 passes this drive, 46 yards. We're now down at the 45-yard line. Ryan under center. He's going to end it around to Ridley, who slips down. Only gains a yard. Could have had much more, though. Third and 5. As we dive under 4 minutes here to go in the first quarter. Ryan throws. Incomplete. Should have been caught by Ridley, but it bounced off like the back of his helmet and he just tumbled. 4th and 5 coming up. They're like kind of at the edge of field goal range. I don't know what Brian's distance is, but they might punt here. They might field goal it here. I don't know. Or they're actually going for it here. Ryan takes the snap. He's going to get sacked back at the 49. Horrible idea. Now the Bengals have it again. All right. 7-7, 3:40 left. We're at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. They actually have a cool glass falcon outside. They have a restaurant inside the stadium. I don't know, there's seating there. Looks cool. I'm tempted to go to the Falcons-Steelers Week 1 game this coming year since my team doesn't have a home game in Week 1. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. And it looks like there was an offside penalty, actually. Beasley is back in there. The penalty might have been on him. Offside, defense. It was on Beasley, actually, yeah. It's going to be a neutral zone infraction. 5-yard penalty, so now it'll be 1st and 5 for the Bengals. what Dan Quinn just did. 1st and 5 now from the 46-yard line of the Falcons. Dalton's going to hand it off to Giovanni Bernard, and he's going to get about 3 or 2 yards. If you don't remember, Tyler Eifert had the touchdown catch in the first place back earlier in the first quarter. First receiving touchdown since December 11th, 2016 versus Cleveland. But everybody scores a touchdown against Cleveland, so I'm not wrong, though. Dalton going end zone. He's looking deep down for A.J. Green. It's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 2. So 7-7, 3rd and 2 for the Bengals here. He's going to hand it off to Bernard again, and Bernard will get the first down. He gets a yard after, so it's going to be a gain of 3 on the play. Now at the 39-yard line. Dalton looking, fires, bounced off his hand, should have been caught by one of the running backs. It's not Bernard, I know that, but it was somebody else. All right, so 2nd and 10 coming up, 2:11 left in this quarter. It just bounced right off the hands of the running back who I'm still trying to get the name of. Or did it have the edge of a lineman? I don't know. It doesn't matter, though. 2nd and 10. We're still waiting. 2:11 left. Dalton fires. It's going to be dropped by Tyler Boyd. Oh, that was wide open for him. Yeah. That should have been caught. So 2:07 left now. Oh, there's Sean Smith is telling us something. Timeout, apparently. So we'll take the timeout. And here we go. We might be in a museum in Atlanta. They're showing like things to do in Atlanta since this game is in Atlanta, but I've never been there, so I don't know what it's like for that. Cool art. I think this might be the art museum. Who knows? Oh, so apparently that down didn't count because we have 2:11 back on the clock now. So yeah, 2nd and 10 now. And Dalton is going to throw it here. It's going to be caught by the running back who dropped it earlier, by Walton. And that's going to be like a gain of 4 yards. Yep, 3rd and 6. Clock is ticking down. 3rd and 6 here. Dalton looking. Gonna screen it out to Giovanni Bernard, who's gonna get the first down and more to the 10. So opposing running backs last 2 weeks for Carolina, it was 102 yards. For the Saints, it was some more. Screen pass to Tyler Boyd, and Tyler Boyd is going to get a yard short of the first down. That's going to be about 8 yards on the play, maybe. 2nd and 2, yeah, 8 yards. Now they're at the 10, so they must have been at the 20. My bad. Dalton going to hand it off to Bernard, and Bernard is going to cut to the outside and in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So now it's 13-7. The extra point is good. So now it's 14-7 with 12 seconds left in the first quarter. And who dey? So Randy Bullock is going to kick it off here for Cincinnati. And here we go. So it's going to be a touchback this time, even though we had an early return earlier. Not this time. Touchback out to the 25. So Matt Ryan is coming back out here for his third drive of the game. One led to a touchdown, one led to a turnover. From the 25. Ryan under center. He's going to hand it off to Coleman, and Coleman is going to find an angle, and he will get across the 30 to the 32. As that takes us down to the end of the first quarter here in Atlanta. And that'll be it for quarter one here. We'll see you in quarter two. Stay tuned.